time I roll through LA, Hollywood, San Diego, Oceanside, I get nothing but love from the people. I tell you this to tell you Cali like a second home to me. I always have a...
Gentlemen. Welcome to the Monkman, Marl Kalone. I am your host, the Monkman. And boy, do I have a story about a high-profile simp today. I mean, I'm breezing through the news, checking out the Sunday news online, and this story just blows my mind. I cannot believe these high-profile simps and what they do for these overused and washed up MILF female Hollywood. I don't want to say washouts, but let's just put it this way, they're past their prime. So jumping right into the news story of the day, Jennifer Lopez. We all know who that is, and we all know who Alex Rodriguez is. For those of you that didn't know, apparently these two are dating. I didn't really know, and I frankly didn't care. But I had to jump on the story today because apparently what has happened is this simp, A-Rod, has purchased a 15-carat engagement ring for Jennifer Lopez. Cost him $1 million plus, right? I don't seem to understand these high-profile people, whether it's actors, whether it's sports athletes, whether it's musicians, whatever it is, you know? I don't understand these simps, why they need to feel they have to be Captain Save-A-Ho, come in for these used-up women that have already been married and engaged more times than you can possibly remember. And every one of the relationships was supposed to have been their soulmate, you know, their long-term partner. Oh, this is great, you know, I'm in love and this will be for life, blah, blah, blah. Why do these men feel the need to come in and play Captain Save-A-Ho and go for these washed up women? Now, jumping back to A-Rod, we all know he had an outstanding career in baseball, made a shit ton of money, all of that, right? He's right now, in my book, he's finished with, you know, baseball. He's free. He's got all this money. He's in the prime of his life. This guy could have any woman that he really chooses to have. And what does he settle down with? Jennifer Lopez, of all used up females. Right? I just don't understand it. I can't understand these men. They have everything in the palm of their hand, and they're willing to roll the dice and go with these women that, what do they have to offer? Honestly, I don't get it. Still blows my mind. Anyway, he bought this ring, $1 million plus. According to this, it says that it's some kind of special cut. I'm looking for it here in the story. Shit, I don't know, but the ring, it has $5, yeah, $5 million in approximate value, right? So this ring is, this is a big time ring according to them. I'll do another story another day on the waste of money and the scam that diamonds are, and I do have insider information on that. I was part of a club for 15 years where we collected and we researched, we studied, and we knew all about gold, silver, and precious stones. So anyway, we'll do a show on that another day, but it's a 20 karat emerald cut diamond, right? $5 million in approximate value. And the story goes on to say, well, he's in great company because Beyonce, Marl Kalone, that's the woman that married George Clooney, Elizabeth Taylor, she's passed on, and Angelina Jolie were also all members of the Emerald Cut Club. So basically what that means is all these bitches found a way to get these guys to buy these type of expensive rings. Now, Alex Rodriguez must be a simp if I remember correctly. He's also dated Madonna. And that bitch has been used up more than a dirty ass condom. You know what I mean? So he went out, he bought this ring for her, apparently popped the question, and here's what he had to say. A soulmate isn't someone who completes you. No, a soulmate is someone who inspires you to complete yourself. A soulmate is someone who loves you with so much conviction and so much heart that it is nearly impossible to doubt just how capable you are of becoming exactly who you have always wanted to be. Now, if this man with the world in the palm of his hands basically needs a woman to bring that out in him, he had problems to begin with. And I can absolutely assure you that Jennifer Lopez is not the one to bring this out in him. I give this marriage maybe 3 years maximum. She was with Ben Affleck, Puff Daddy, another artist she was married to. I can't even remember who it was. But anyway, whatever the case, this woman goes through men quicker than she goes through outfits and shoes. So this shit ain't gonna last. And this simp, he went out, and I guess he's under the assumption that he has to one-up every dude that's already engaged to her or married, proposed and wanted to marry her. So he had to go out and one-up it. I don't understand why these celebrities and these people in positions of power believe that they need to go out and one-up the last dude and spend even more ridiculous amounts of money. I just don't get it. This guy is a simp, straight up. Who in their right mind in that position would want to propose to Jennifer Lopez? I've never been a fan of hers anyway, but that bitch goes from guy to guy to guy to guy. She rides the cock carousel. We all know that. And I don't see it, man. I don't see it. I'm just blown away that a man in his position could do something so stupid. But it just goes to prove we have simps on every level. All the way from us regular folks, broke folks, middle income folks, all the way up to the rich dudes. There's simps at every level. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on this. Some of you may have thoughts, some of you might not care one way or the other about the story. To be honest, I don't care about the story. It's what this dude is doing and the message he's putting out there to the regular women in the population, that they somehow all think they're entitled to some big ass stupid stone that's absolutely worthless beyond the value that the diamond mafia around the world has put on it. So, alright, that's it for today. I will talk to you all on the next show. Let me know your thoughts. If you haven't subbed to the channel, please sub to the channel so I can build my numbers up. I'm going to continue to work to improve the show and get better at what I'm doing. Anyway, we'll talk to you on the next show. Until then, stay the fuck red-pilled, gentlemen.
Got thoughts of me living like a nomad, a grass shack from my oceanside pad. Daydreaming as the wind blows through my head. Got the world in my hands, so I'm living without a care. Hit 100 girlfriends dead. She sings Sean Keith, said baby take me there. Game time, I do my damage to a vodka. Cops try to stop her, but they won't recognize her. This is classic like Phantom of the Opera. That's right. All my mind says is fucking you coppers. You may try, but no you can't stop us. I said hey,